There's a thought you've probably had, and maybe you pushed it down because it felt paranoid or bitter. The thought is this: did they let me go because of my age? I want to tell you something. That thought is not paranoia, and you're not bitter for having it. Because for a lot of people over 50, that suspicion is closer to the truth than anyone wants to admit. Here's what you need to understand: age discrimination in the workplace is real, and in many places, it's against the law. In the United States, there's a federal law called the Age Discrimination in Employment Act, the ADEA, that protects workers 40 and older. Many states have their own protections on top of that, some even stronger. But here's the hard part: companies that discriminate based on age almost never say so out loud. Nobody hands you a letter saying, "We're letting you go because you're too old." Instead, it gets dressed up: restructuring, eliminating the position, going in a different direction, culture fit. So how do you tell the difference between a normal layoff and something that crossed a legal line? There are patterns worth paying attention to. When the layoffs happened, were the people let go mostly older workers, while younger employees doing similar jobs got to stay? Were you replaced shortly after by someone much younger, doing essentially the same job? Did you suddenly start getting negative performance reviews after years of strong ones, right before being let go? Did managers make comments about your age, your energy, being overqualified, or bringing in fresh or new blood? None of these alone proves anything, but together a pattern can tell a story. Now, I'm not a lawyer, and this isn't legal advice. What I can tell you is what reasonable next steps look like. First, write down everything while it's fresh: dates, names, exact comments, who stayed, who went. Memory fades, documentation does not. Second, keep copies of your performance reviews, emails, and any severance paperwork. Don't sign anything you don't fully understand. Third, if the pattern feels real, talk to an employment attorney. Many offer free consultations and only get paid if you do. One conversation costs you nothing and tells you whether you have something worth pursuing. Here's why this matters even if you never file anything. Knowing the truth changes how you carry yourself. You stop blaming yourself for something that may not have been about you at all. And that shift from self-doubt to clarity is where you start moving forward again. You deserve the truth. Go find it. Subscribe and stay close. We've got a lot more ground to cover together.